Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Skye and today we're doing a Shop My Stash. I haven't done one of these in ages and I'll be fully honest, this year my Shop My Stashes have been very infrequent. They've been lacking so hard and I miss doing them. I finally feel like I got my shit together so we can actually do Shop My Stashes and I feel motivated to do makeup more often now, so that's what we're gonna do. Also, yes, I am sitting on the floor because we are having a heat wave in the UK and UK houses are not built for heat. It is currently 33 degrees, so also a reminder, drink your water. Have you drank your water? Even if you're not having a heat wave, stay hydrated, please. So yeah, since we're gonna be filming Shop My Stashes, I thought I would just start out on the floor because it is what it is. Also, this is the first Shop My Stash I'm doing in my new house, so that's pretty exciting. And also, fair warning, a couple of my drawers are very messy. I literally am filming this right after doing this look right here, and I could not be bothered to clean it up, so I hope you don't mind seeing the mess. It pains me. It's a little bit embarrassing, but at the same time, I don't really care. I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, I've been talking too long. Let's go to my drawers and pick out some products. Okay, so welcome to my drawer setup. I don't want to talk about the hangers here. They're spare hangers that we have that we still haven't found a place for in this new house, so they are literally just in a pile of shame. So I'm just gonna cover the pile of shame with my whole body. So I look like a little goblin right now, but let's go into the first drawer, shall we? Oh my god, this is goblin vibes. Look at this. Hello. So if you're new to my Shop My Stashes, typically I don't pick out any base products because I have a very limited amount of base products in here, so I'm not gonna pick anything for base as usual. Now bronzer, I only own 2 bronzers in my collection, but I do like to pick out bronzer because I like interchanging between the two. So the bronzer we're gonna pick out is this one from Nabla. This is the Skin Bronzing in Ambra. One of my friends, Katie, decluttered this to me because she didn't really like the color on herself, and this is honestly my #1 favorite bronzer. You can kind of see the mesh pan underneath. I haven't hit pan yet, but you can just see how much I've used it. This is the perfect bronzer tone for me. It reminds me a lot of the Becca Barley Sands bronzer, which I absolutely adored. I finished 2 of those, but now it's discontinued. I don't think you can buy it anymore. You might be able to through Smashbox, but I thought I'd try something different, and this is literally that formula. It's a baked gelée formula, so obviously it's not the same, but this gives the same natural bronzed glow, and the undertone is kind of like an ochre undertone, which suits my olive skin really nicely. Yeah, big fan of this. I want to use this one. Okay, now blush. Now recently the blush I've been wearing a lot is this one from CoverFX, the CoverFX Soft Peach blush duo, and I absolutely love it. I cannot stop wearing it recently, and I want to pick this out, but at the same time, I've been neglecting all my other blushes in my collection. I need to reach for something else. So I think the blushes that I'm going to be reaching for, let me actually stand up so I can actually, do this proper. The blushes I want to reach for, one being this one from Kaleidos. This is the Lo-Fi Blush Duo in Lo-Fi Peach. It reminds me a lot of the CoverFX one, but obviously quite different. The shimmery shade I prefer a way more because it's like a pinky peach duochrome. I really love this blush duo. I know that they brought out new blushes in I think they're called the mono blushes, but I really want them to bring back duos. The duos were so good. And also because I want to be a little bit extra and go for a blush that I actually literally haven't reached for in I don't remember how long, I'm gonna reach for my Melt Buzzkill blush duo right here. It is so pretty, so shimmery, and I think perfect for summer, and I feel like if I don't feel like wearing highlight, this can double as a glowy highlight sort of. I like to mix the 2 shades together, and I'm really sad that the bee imprint is slowly disappearing. It makes me so sad. But it's a very pretty blush, and I want to use it this rotation. Now for highlighter, the current highlighter I've been obsessed with is this one from Colourpop. This is their Super Shock Cheek highlight in the shade Moon Peach from their Avatar collection. I did get this sent in PR. and I love it. It's got like a beautiful blue shift to it. This is definitely like my favorite highlighter at the moment, so I do want to pull this in. And I think that's all I'm gonna pick for this drawer. I don't pick out lashes or anything because lashes is very dependent if I actually want to wear them that day, so I'm happy with the selection from that drawer. Rightio, so this drawer includes my loose pigments, eyeliners, wet liners, and my Kaleidos highlights. Now, I don't think I'm gonna pick anything out for this drawer. Usually I don't pick out eyeliners unless there's specific colors that I'm drawn to, and like these kind of shadows. Actually, no, that's a lie. I do want to reach for this one. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ritz. This is a beautiful one and done shadow. I understand why everyone is in love with it because it's just so pretty. It's a beautiful taupey silver, and it's just so easy to just slap on your lid and go on with your day. This was sent in PR. I really, really, really like it. The famous lip drawer. Now, if you've watched my Shop My Stashes for a very long time, you know that this drawer is just, it's just a bit of a lost cause, to be honest, but I think it actually looks okay apart from this section. We don't talk about this section. And that's a spare towel that I use for makeup. Shush. Yeah, I have all my nail polishes here. These are lip products that I am contemplating decluttering, so they're kind of in here in purgatory. This is the only place that they fit. And yeah, I love how all my Kaleidos lip clays look. I absolutely adore them, honestly. Like, they're my favorite liquid lipstick formula. But lip product wise, I don't really know. Let's see. My glosses are here. I think I wanna, I'm trying to think of the products that I have picked out, like, in my head, like the single shadows that I have picked out, and I'm trying to see what would fit with those. Let's reach for a gloss I haven't used in quite a while. This is the Fenty Beauty, like, mini gloss bomb in the shade Cake Shake. I really, really like this shade a lot, and I think it's very underrated, and I think this would also work really well with Ritz from ColourPop. So I think I'm gonna reach for that. I think another lip product I'm gonna reach for is my current #1 favorite lipstick, and it is Kaleidos Lip Clay in the shade Adobe. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it took me so long to buy this shade, but it is magical. It's the perfect neutral lipstick for me. It's got a beautiful like brownie undertone. It's just everything. I love it, and the formula's great. I love using this formula to do like a blotted blurred lip look. I think it's perfect for that, so I'm gonna whip that one out. And I think, is that all the lipsticks I'm gonna pick? No, I should pick something else as well. I do want to pick out another Kaleidos lip clay. Maybe I will. I think I'm gonna pick out this shade, which is called Bear. This is basically like a pinky neutral, and I think it will work for some of the other like blue toned looks that I want to go for. So I'm gonna pick that too. I think that's gonna be it for this drawer. I am pretty content with the 3 lipsticks that I have picked, so let's close that up. Right, now this drawer right here, I keep my single shadows, and this is usually my Shop My Stash drawer, so let me actually just take out all of this stuff. Oh yeah, and my highlight palette's in here. I need to actually move that to a different drawer because I forget that I have it. The drawer is quite dusty, do ignore it, but the single shadows that I am picking out for this rotation are my new ones from Terra Moons. I did do a video on these that I will link down below if you're curious about like the shade names and everything, but these are the newest singles to my collection and I want to use them more and focus on them. A couple of the shades are missing because I did move them to my Iridescent palette. But yeah, these are the shades I want to focus on right now, and they're all so gorgeous. Basically just like blues and greens. This is just me in a color story, I feel like. So we're gonna go for that, and I'm actually gonna keep that to the side open so I can like figure out what palettes I want to pair that with. Now you can kind of see the chaos ensuing already. The palette drawer is... it's something. See, this is what happens when you don't know what you want to do for your makeup look, so you dig around through all of your palettes to try and find the exact shade that you want, and you're left with a bit of a mess. So palette-wise, I don't really know what I want to reach for, to be honest. Because, like, I want something that I can pair these shades with. Let me actually put that palette, like, balance it on my leg, so we can kind of, like, see. I love my fun size palettes. I've actually used a couple shades from both of these palettes today, but like, I use these so often, but they would pair really well with that selection. That's the issue. That's why I use these palettes so much, because they just work for everything. I'll put those aside. Those are a maybe. But I do want to reach for things that I haven't really reached for in a while. I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Oden's Eye Mini Forest palette. Oh, actually, that would be really nice with that colour selection. I think the greens in here would pair well with the greens and like the blues and all that. I think I'm definitely going to reach for this one. I haven't used it in a long time. I'm actually, yes, I'm going to use this one. Anything else? God, this is such a nightmare. What have I done? I mean, pretty, but not quite the tones I'm looking for. What about Sandra Rose? Oh, that does work nicely, actually. Are these the tones I want to reach for right now? I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'll save that for next rotation. What else? I've got the Colourpop Avatar palette in here. Again, not quite what I'm yearning for. Glaminatrix Nocturnal. Bit grungy for now. I'm being so indecisive. Creepy Cute. Creepy Cute always works with everything. Ooh. I might whip Creepy Cute in, because I haven't used this in quite a bit, and it kind of has the similar tones as the two Fun Size palettes that I constantly reach for, and I love Creepy Cute, and I think that works quite nicely, so I'm gonna reach for Creepy Cute. And I think, do I want a neutral? I don't really fancy neutral right now. I've got that neutral single, so I'm kind of set with that. Do I want Club Nebula? I reached for this recently, and I hadn't used it in such a long time, and it is just such a fantastic palette. Ooh. I feel like that could actually be a very interesting combination together. Maybe. I think I'm also gonna reach for Club Nebula. I've thought about it, and I mean, with the Shop My Stashes, I don't put massive pressure on myself if I don't use, like, everything. So I think that's gonna be my selection. I'm gonna have Oden's Eye Mini Forest, Shroud, Creepy Cute, and Club Nebula from Kaleidos, as well as my singles. Quite a lot of eyeshadow, but I'm not gonna put, like, pressure on myself. Like, I wanna mainly use the singles, so I don't really mind if I maybe neglect one of these palettes, or, like, don't use it as much. I just wanna... It's just a bit of inspiration. I don't like to make these Shop My Stashes stressful. So, let's plop everything in here, shall we? Okay, so that is going to be my rotation for the next couple weeks. I really like this rotation. I'm looking forward to actually using this, and especially like reaching for some of these palettes and like products that I haven't used for in a while, like the Fenty Gloss, the Oden's Eye palette, Club Nebula, Shroud, and like the blushes too. I'm really excited. So that is going to be the rotation, so let's move on into the outro. Okay, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what's in your Shop My Stash. What products are you focusing on? I would like to know. I'm glad that I'm bringing these Shop My Stashes back. I really hope I can actually be consistent again. I've been struggling with consistency on my channel. Life's been weird. It always is for me. Can't really catch a break, but hopefully we'll keep things together. If you'd like to see more makeup content from me, then you can follow me on my Instagram. It's Beauty by Skye right here. I post all my looks there and I'm active on there every single day. If you'd like to support me further, I do have my own small business, Rain Cloud Candles Co. We are a small queer-owned business based in the UK and we make handmade candles. The link to shop will be down below, along with our social media if you'd like to support us. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you here. And as always, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!